Today for the Bitcoin price. This is the second live stream of today. The last one got interrupted. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for coming in. Bitcoin, this is official already. This is no matter what happens right now, we create hourly, on the 4-hourly, on the daily, on the monthly, on the yearly, even higher than the high in 2019. This is already for certain. If there's a short squeeze coming, whatever, this already happened. And I want to reevaluate a little bit this situation. And in case we are getting this rejection, I want to show you why this is possible at least, and what is likely to happen to Bitcoin. And I have a goodie for you guys. If you smash up the like button to hundreds, thousands of likes. We just had 5,000 live viewers watching here. If you do this for me, I will be calling DavinciJ15 on Skype live, and we will be doing on chart TA right now for Bitcoin. We will be looking out for potential trades, for potential targets, and what exactly we are planning for Bitcoin right now in the immediate short term. So make sure you smash up the like button. We have to get to this incredible engagement here, and then we can finally call Da Vinci. First of all, I want to go a little bit into the charts because of the urgency here. And what you can see here, basically, let me just quickly clean the lenses. We want to be professional. And what you can see, I just pointed you out here in the previous live stream. By the way, the link of the previous live stream, if you didn't watch it, it is in the description down below. Make sure you watch it. It is 50 minutes of jam-packed entertainment. I put in everything irrelevant you have to know. Watch it in the description. Watch the video right now. It is a very, very valuable video, and everything said over there is still valid. What I pointed out here in this specific last episode, we had nearly 5,000 people watching, was that if you want to find the most pessimistic way of putting things right now, then first of all, we don't have enough volume coming in. I mean, here we see slightly increasing volume, right? But also it is a little bit characteristic for an upward sloping channel. And then also, if you want to point out here this, if you just connect the wicks, then we can see that Bitcoin basically just tested the upper channel line here. Even though we created a new high, which is extremely bullish, there is no way around it, no way at all. With with higher lows as well, we are still in the channel. So what I want to tell you is we need volume coming in, and we have to break this channel here to make sure that Bitcoin is going into this long-awaited parabolic run towards the price level I mentioned earlier, $15,100, which is the Fibonacci extension level we also talked about with DavinciJ15. Talking about DavinciJ15, I want to show you some of my trades. I want to show you my stop losses, my targets, my expectations for Bitcoin. I want to talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, what is likely to happen right now. Also about about the elections, Trump, Biden, and all of that. More importantly, I want to bring DavinciJ15 in this episode. What I need you to do, I want to make you the MMCrypto army again. We just in the last stream, we had nearly 5,000 people, everyone smashing the like button, leaving comments down below just a few minutes ago. We crushed the YouTube algorithm completely. We completely nailed it because of you. I want to say thank you for that, guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, making these videos so big, because of you, we just crashed new records. Like 5,000 people live. I didn't see that before. And it is because you guys, you made noise for the algorithm. The best thing you could do is actually go below the video, you press this share button, and then you share the link in your WhatsApp group, in your Telegram group, on Facebook, like Telegram, wherever, in your favorite WhatsApp Bitcoin investment group, wherever you could think about it, on Facebook, Instagram. If you share it, YouTube actually takes the backlinks, they trace the web, and they see how many backlinks are existing for the video. And they, of course, want people to join the YouTube platform. The more backlinks exist, the more they reward this video, because this video creates backlinks and it creates new users on YouTube. So please, guys, share this video with your friends. Share it right now, and you could do me the biggest favor. And the most important thing is, we have to get here to a high amount of views. We got 4,200 views already, 600 to date right now, 200 likes. We need more likes. If we are getting to 1,000 likes, I will be bringing DavinciJ15 live here on Skype with his charts, with his views on the markets, on Bitcoin, on everything right now, live into the show. And I can tell you something, I want Da Vinci to be here. I want to see his live views on these things. I want to update you quickly here on my trades. Also, if you watch this if you watched the thing previously here, I did show you my trades. I did show you this, 1 second here. I did show you my trade on Bybit, which is right now raking in 105,000 US dollars. This is an important announcement. With this breakout, if this breakout solidifies, I will increase my stop loss. You should always only increase your stop losses. I will put it to a higher price target, my stop loss. And this is my trade over on Femex. It is right now raking in approximately 105,000 US dollars. This is my long-term trade. If I go over to my short-term trade, you can see that my short-term trade is right now raking in approximately 137,000 US dollars. And I have to increase this stop loss here at $12,850 also once we are breaking out. And of course, this is amazing trades, but we want to stay level-headed. We don't want to go too crazy here just because we have 360K in unrealized profits. Of course, that's amazing, but I want to increase my stop losses. I don't want to get too greedy, and I want to make sure that I'm out of the trade once Bitcoin changes the macro structure, once we are creating a new low. This is the moment I am actually out of my trades, and I call it a day. I take my profits and I can put them in new trades with a stronger entry position. So this is what I wanted to tell you guys. These trades, they are still open. If you want to take advantage of the bonus, before the link was not working in the description down below, the link is working now. And this is the thing. If you are a viewer of this video, if you are a subscriber to MMCrypto or whatever, if you want to have this bonus, it is a $504 US bonus. You just click the link in the description down below. It is basically this link here. I will show it to you. It is in the description. And if you click the link, you make your own account, you can get $540 US bonus with this deposit schedule. And of course, like right now, would I be rushing into a trade? No, I told you that before. We have the danger of a short squeeze coming, but you can take the bonus, put it aside, wait until your time comes, then take the bonus and trade with it. You can even leave your money on the sidelines and just only trade with the free bonus. And this is what I want to urge you, because I showed you, and I want to go through the DaVinci video, guys. We need more likes. Everyone like the video. If you want DaVinci in this episode, like the video right now. And I will just call him here live in the video. This is what I want to show you. This is Coin Farm. I talked about it before. And what happened here in this statistic? We talked about it before. And this is interesting. Before, we actually had here on Bitfinex 70% being long. Right now we have, this is mind-blowing. I mean, am I reading the wrong statistics here? Probably just people were over leveraged here, or what is happening here right now? This flipped from 70 to 30 to 38 to 62. This is healthy. All of this is healthy. Now we have the vast majority of people being short in an uptrend. This is what I want to see. And right now we need some more volume coming in. I was doing it live. I was not prepared for these statistics. I was surprised myself that right now the vast majority of people is being long at the bullish, short at the bullish consolidation. This is nice. This is nice, because before I was a little bit concerned. I actually saw 70% being long on Bitfinex, 60% being long on Bybit, and right now this turned around, and it seems like from this massive rejection we just had, where we had this $200 US dump in a matter of 2-3 minutes, it seems like people who were 100x long and got just wiped out, or maybe the stop losses were too tight. Who knows? Well, this is good. Leave your more likes here. I think YouTube is not really favoring this live stream, because this is the second one already. I really want to get to these 4,000 or 5,000 views again. What you can do is share the video with your friends. YouTube has to promote it once again on top of the start page. And for this to happen, we need to like the video. We need to write comments. You just make some noise here. And the most important thing is share the video with your friends. I know it can be annoying, but we want the eyeballs here. We want the world watching these videos. And for this, we have to sometimes invest half a minute, share the video. It would really cheer me up, and it's actually all I'm asking for. You know what? I will open Skype already, because I want to make sure that I can call DaVinci here on time. Make sure you like the video right now. And you know what? At 500 likes, I will be calling DavinciJ15. We will keep talking about the charts. We will keep talking about our price targets. And maybe we find a potential trade in the future. If you want to see this, watch this video until the very end. I'm gonna call DaVinci very soon. 480, 490, come on guys, 500 likes. Man of my word, I'm not gonna call him before. 500 likes, DavinciJ15, I'm gonna call you right now, get ready. And I hope everything will be working well. Wait. DavinciJ15.
Hey.
How are you doing today, my man?
My volume. Hang on 1 second.
Yeah, turn down the volume. I want to ask you right now the most important question of today. How are you doing today, my man?
In the pipe, man. Wow, Bitcoin's heading to 15K.
Amazing, amazing. Let me just quickly change the settings here so you can see me as well. Just a second, just a second. Now you should be able to see me very soon. Can you see me?
I can just see your, there we go, there you are.
Yes, sir. So now everyone can see each other. We have DavinciJ15 in the house, in the pipe 5x5. So DaVinci, what is your opinion on the charts right now? I mean, Bitcoin was just going crazy. So please let me know, what do you expect for Bitcoin right now?
Well, can I pull up the charts right now?
Please. Please.
All right, hang on a second. Let me just do exactly that. Okay, so I got a lot of windows open here, and I'm not sure which ones. Where's my charts? Hang on a second, I lost it. Yeah. Okay, let me just bring it back. I lost the charts. Hang on, let me just bring it back.
No problem, no problem. Let me just do this view here so you can see both in the same place here. Thank you everyone for watching. I really want to give a big shout out to you because in the last video we got nearly 5,000 views. We got 3,000 or 4,000 likes live. I mean, this is unprecedented. Like, we are in a very small crypto niche right now, and I have not seen these kind of views and engagements. We are the best crypto family, guys. Without you, I would be nothing. Without you, we wouldn't be doing these videos. So you are the reason for that. Thank you for the likes. Thanks for the shares. Thanks for the comments. And now I want to go back to my man, DaVinci. And the charts are working. Perfect. So let me know right now. Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. All right, so as you know, right, we had a long trade here at 13,712, and we're seeing projecting this up to like almost 14,800. But let me point something out, probably that's interesting here in this chart. Let me just move this out of the way here. And there you go. You'll notice that we actually met the base target, right? The base target is this price right here, which is at 14,239. So what you should probably do to protect yourself, because this could have been just okay, well, you know what? We're just gonna screw the super longs and out we go. So be careful, because that's always a possibility here. There's a lot of pressure, downward pressure, right? You can see on the charts here, a lot of downward pressure on this market, right? So it's coming up, right? All these indicators are saying downward pressure, and you can't ignore that. And you do ignore it, you ignore it to your own peril. So what I would suggest, if you did get into this trade, that you set your stop to break even at this point in time. Now, if we break higher and we go like 66% of the way of the total distance, I think you should move your stop to 50%. So if we go that, let's just do what 66% is. Let's bring that up, right? Hit the settings here, and we're gonna look for, okay, we probably don't have 66%, but let's add that in here. And that's 0.66, and we're gonna just for now, let me just quickly check that off and take off the other stuff.
Yep.
So we don't need all the rest of it. All right, let's do the 50% mark, and that's it, and hit OK. So let's reverse that so that it makes a little bit more sense. And reverse value, reverse, there we go. And we hit OK. So at 66%, let me change the colors of 66 so that you guys can
You know what?
see
While you're doing that, I wanted to show the people also something. Just take your time, do it. One thing I wanted to mention also, I completely forgot to say that while DaVinci is setting up the chart. Look at this. You remember how I called on YouTube and on Telegram this W breakout, and I thought, wow, so sad. We got rejected before we hit my target. No, guys, if you stayed in there, look at this, how beautifully Bitcoin wants loss to, because the reasonable stop loss would be below the neckline, just always stops out the people. This is the reason why I have very generous stop losses or no stop losses and lower volume trades. And look at this, afterwards Bitcoin went up and we hit perfectly my price target I mentioned earlier here. I already thought, are we maybe not going to hit it? No. So with this officially, before I go back to you, Da Vinci, we have all last patterns, and not only these four, also every single pattern before, everyone exactly broke out exactly like predicted. You can see this W, 2 hour breakout target. This descending bearish triangle, 2 hour downwards breakout target. Then we had this W pattern, 2 hour target. Every single one broke out exactly as we actually said over there. And this is why I want to give a big shout out to you guys, because I get so much feedback from you also on Twitter. You appreciate these calls, you appreciate these calls on YouTube, and you are the reason why we are coming out also, Da Vinci, and why we are pushing this content, guys. It is because of your feedback, because of your likes, and yes, this is just really something I really wanted to put out. But now, Da Vinci, I think you put out your you put in your settings here, so please show us this important level you wanted to talk about.
Well, as you can see, right, we have the 66%. That's where, if we get to the 66%, that's where you should probably place your stop to 50%, and then let the rest ride to see if you can get all the way to the top here, because we're really in nosebleed section here. So you want to make sure that you do not get wrecked in this position here. So you're in a good position right now. Let's not give anything back to the market. At worst, we want to walk away with a break-even trade here. Yeah. And so set your trade stops to break even at this point in time.
Thank you very much. So this so far for the trade you called earlier. But Da Vinci, I want to ask you, because in the last video, 1 hour already, I was talking about my current view on the market, not only elections, but also specifically only the Bitcoin technicals. Now I want to know from you, with us right now creating this higher high at 14,200. I mean, this in it of itself is of course already a bullish thing, because we have a higher high on the daily, we have the yearly high, we have the high from 2019 knocked out and everything. But the question is, do you think this was maybe a blow off top, or do you think this was the beginning of Bitcoin rising even to higher price targets? What would be your next price target here in case we would continue the breakout?
Well, depends. Okay, no, not in Spanish. Sorry, guys. We're not doing it in Spanish. Okay. Anyways, I think that that we are probably on a breakout here. Now, if we go down to the 5 minutes, because things are broken down, so we want to see if the 5 minute is giving us any kind of indication that we are not going to what's it called, go higher. And this is not there isn't an indication just yet, because this is not any kind of crazy top here that says, okay, yeah, that's it, we're done. The body candles are higher here. I don't see any candlesticks movements that says, yeah, this is over. You can see that we're running up to a little bit of resistance, so we've turned around a little bit. Maybe probably nothing to see there, just maybe at the 15 minute. Yeah, just 13 EMA has bounced. We bounced off the 13 EMA on the 15 minute, and yeah, so nothing to, no candle patterns, no issues. I don't see any issues as of yet to say, okay, this thing's gonna just crazy dump.
Yeah.
It still could, but I don't see anything personally in the charts to say, oh, that's it. This crazy dump's coming. Yeah. Usually what it does when it does this is it does it quickly. It comes up, breaks higher, and then it just comes back, and then there's some sort of pattern, negative pattern, and then down we go really hard. And we usually go really hard.
Exactly.
And that's when it's over, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you, because what we can do is we can just go back in time. If we go to the 2019 high of 13,900, we had the blow off top, we had a massive rejection over there. If we go to the high of August this year, 12,500, there was a massive like $1,000 flash crash to the downside. What happened afterwards? Well, bearish consolidation towards the downside. So I cannot see it just yet. Like usually we need higher volume. We probably need a big wick on the upside, DaVinci, right? And this is not happening so far. But what I am concerned a little bit about, and this is what I want to know what your opinion about that is all the exogenous factors out there. I mean, usually, of course, it's show me the charts, I'll tell you the news. But I mean, there are still like the elections, right? I mean, not all too unimportant, and many other things. What do you think when you take all of these things into consideration is going to happen? Yes, DaVinci?
Yeah, immediately when I saw this breakout here in Ethereum, and let me just make this bigger, right, and zoom in here. When I saw this, right, this huge breakout candle in Ethereum, I thought, oh, they must announce something on 2.0.
They did, yeah.
And exactly. I mean, look at the chart. Right?
There's a W. There's a W.
Busted out, creating a W, and it came out really fast. So there you go. That's it. I could tell that something was announced, and it happened really extremely fast. You can see it if we go down to the hourly. It happened really fast. Nothing was going on.
DaVinci?
And then all of a sudden, boom.
Right? DaVinci, so, I think in this case it was show Vitalik Buterin in the charts, and he'll tell you the news. Like this guy, he announced that in a strategical perfect moment, right?
Exactly.
This guy is crazy. Like, show him the charts, please, and he'll tell us the news. Yeah. So what do you think, DaVinci? Is this breakout of Ethereum now, in combination with the news, maybe the beginning of something big price-wise for Ethereum?
Yes. Well, you know what? It's a little early, actually, to say that just yet, but most likely that's what's going to happen. So we go over to the daily, right? We have to, for technical analysis, for fundamental analysis, it says that we're going to pump all the way into the date that he's announced. I believe it was the 1st of December or 2nd?
I think 1st, yeah, something like this. 1st of December, I think.
And so in order for us to really say that that's going to go forward, we're going to go forward and pump into November and do something crazy. And it looks like it's going to be an AB equals CD, the opposite direction here. Probably this one. And let's clone that and see where it goes. But I think it goes to about just under the $600 mark.
Wow.
And $70. So that was most likely the target. Yeah, 580. So that's most likely the target. $590. And we can see that pumping into the December 1st, and that's when you should get the heck out, because it's probably going to drop hard, right? After that day occurs, that's it, because it's going to be one of those things where, okay, do something, and it does nothing really.
Yeah. But man, I mean, you know what? With this news, and also Ethereum lost so much against Bitcoin recently, I think I will go myself and stack up a little bit more of Ethereum, because let's say I had 5% in my portfolio in Ethereum, and now with the recent dump, it went down to 4%. Well, I might as well just stack up this 1% again and just buy more Ethereum, since they are more cheaper right now. I'm not saying like rush into Ethereum. I'll probably put another 1% or 2% more into Ethereum, because Ethereum 2.0, like quite frankly, it was what I was waiting for since 2017. And if the moment is now coming, like I would be dumb not buying into it if I get more Ethereum now for the same price. It's like, think about it. Also, same thing for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is at 14,000 today, and tomorrow it's at 10,000. It just dumped down. Just imagine you are going into a store with sneakers. They are sneakers you really want. They are $300. You just want to think about it one night. The next day you go into the sneaker store and then they are $200. You say, oh, now I don't want them anymore because they are cheaper? Probably not, right? And this is probably the approach you should also take in investment. If something fundamentally is not changing, maybe even improving, and at the same time getting cheaper, you might as well consider that it is now more attractive buying rather than getting fearful because the price is dumping. So this is just something I really wanted to point out. And we will go into my trades later on again. We will go into some TA, into some question and answers. But now that I have DaVinci here already, I want to ask some more questions. And I can see right now DaVinci is pulling up the chart of Bitcoin against of Ethereum against Bitcoin. And everyone knows that Ethereum was bleeding a little bit throughout the last few weeks, especially with Bitcoin pumping higher and higher and soaking up more of the altcoin volume. And now I'm going here into the weekly chart with DaVinciJ15 on Bittrex, and I want to know exactly, DaVinci, what do you think is going to happen with Ethereum measured in Bitcoin?
Well, as you can see on this chart, there is we can see that we bounced off the 61.8 because what I did was I moved this to the what do you see here? What do we see here? Do you see something here that's interesting? Let me just zoom in.
A beautiful W?
Right. Do you see that W there?
Yes.
That's beautiful. So I'm going to just show it to you so that for those people who do not, oops, let me just undo that and then take off the magnet. So you see that nice W, the weekly W, that's a very powerful signal. And you can see with that powerful signal, you could start your Fibonacci retracements to help you get an idea of what is important, because you know that this fibs are going to be very, very exact. Once you have these W's here, that's clear. And what happened? Look at that. We bounced off the 61.8 once and now twice again. So this is a critical level. I don't think it looks like it doesn't want to bust through. And so this is the time to be picking up some ETH priced in Bitcoin, and we're probably going to see it go higher. Unfortunately, I don't see it going to pass this level here, heading up to the 200 period moving average, weekly average. Wow, it's unfortunate because it's like, let's see here. I think we're just gonna probably do 61.8 ping pong at best between now and December. I don't see anything majorly happening. Maybe we get up to the 78.6 because it usually comes into the tax loss selling. Now, what plays a very big part in whether or not we go a lot higher or not is the presidential elections. Why is that? That's because if Biden wins, we are going to have a 40% what's it called? Capital gains tax in America. And it will be retroactive as of January 1st. It will be. And a lot of smart investors know this. And so if you've made profits, you're going to want to take some of those profits before that tax incentive comes in. And when are you going to take those profits? Of course, in December. And the best time to take those profits are, of course, right at the top of the market. And we're going to see Ethereum top out somewhere along that line. Now, if Trump wins, we could get something parabolic blow off, right? We could get real parabolic blow off.
Yeah.
So it's all depending on the election. So let's see what happens, basically.
I agree with that. I also think, like some people say, both of them are favored by Wall Street, but I think like taking everything into consideration, obviously the Wall Street favors Trump more, the stock markets favor Trump more, and also the community. I just made a poll on Twitter. I think 65 or 67% would be voting for Trump, which is obviously completely different to a reality out there. So let's see what the people are saying. And you know what, guys? I want to know from you. Let me know down below. Of course, like just if someone points a gun to your head and you have to vote, even if you don't want to vote, like let's say you have to vote. If you have to choose between Biden and Trump, leave it in the comment section right now. I want to see the comments exploding. And there is no right or wrong answer. Like everyone can have their own opinion. Just let me know, Trump or Biden. I want to see what the people are answering here. And yeah, DaVinci, amazing. I mean, unfortunately, while we were talking about Ethereum, the views were dropping. So maybe we are switching switching over back into Bitcoin, the most important things about Ethereum were said, and I think Ethereum is a very important topic to talk about. But it seems like many people are joining us here for Bitcoin, and we can see here a lot of people. Some people for Biden. I think the majority here really voting for Trump or like shouting Trump out. Someone is saying Chris 2020. What do you think, Da Vinci? Should I be running for president?
Oh, definitely. We have Schwarzenegger for president. Like
yes. Amazing. Yeah, I think he's the good governor of California. So I could be at least the governor of Washington and then rule the White House. Maybe they can be my puppets. That would be amazing. So yeah, let's maybe talk about Bitcoin, Da Vinci. I was mentioning before, and I want to show the people my chart here. I was mentioning before, you saw it probably because you watched the live video, that maybe we are here in this rising channel. And this is something I really want to see people talking more about, because so far it seems like that even though, Da Vinci, we had this higher high for Bitcoin, Bitcoin is actually perfectly rejected so far here at this rising channel. So do you think there's a possibility that this rejection actually right now solidifies and Bitcoin goes further down to retracement to the upward sloping support line here at the rising channel, approximately at the $13,500 level? Or do you think actually, Da Vinci, that we are eventually going to break it here anytime soon, rather sooner than later? This is really something I want to know from you right now, if you know what rising channel I'm talking about.
Yes, I'm looking at it right now, and I have to say that it looks legitimate that we break out. Here's why. Usually when Bitcoin ends a parabolic blow-off, it ends a move in a parabolic blow-off, basically. And so I really see that Bitcoin is going to do that once again. And you can see, I can see that in the 5-minute charts, right? So if I bring that up again, right, you can see that it's clearly ready to blow, right, and go a lot higher. So it hasn't broken down through here, hasn't broken down over here, right? And so I think we can get another chance at this crack at this bat. Now, if you wanted to trade this on a 5-minute period, what you want to do is look for candlestick patterns that will get you in the trade. Now, there's a candlestick pattern here that gets you in the trade. This is called a bull rally, right? These two candles here, right? What it is basically if we have a downward candle and an upward candle body, and the body's engulfed in this this candle, right? You can have the baby sticking out a little bit, but the legs of the baby sticking out, that's okay. But it'd be stronger if his legs were not sticking out, right? But and what it is basically you can see if it goes higher than the next candle. Let me just zoom in a little bit. If the next candle over gets higher than the wick up here, then that's a bullish sentiment. And you can basically, the way you would trade that is you wouldn't do it because this is 5 minutes, right? You're not gonna go like all the way to Holloway here.
Yeah. I'm not trading the 5-minute and all, man. I'm too impatient for that. Like the 5-minute would kill me probably. I'm trading basically like 4 hours minimum.
So yeah, your entry would be at the breakout level here, and then you would take a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio up to, let's see here, where did that take us? And up to...
Oh, is Bitcoin right now getting ready for the next leg up?
Up to 14,200. So you take that would be your particular trade based on the bull rally on the 2 5-minute candles. And yeah, it's going to be a little bit tough, right? Because this is called what's called scalping.
Yeah.
Scalping is not a fun day trading move.
No.
Because a lot of times you'll probably be only right about 55% of the time, right? And because of that, there will be strings of losses and strings of wins.
Yeah.
And it's really difficult to emotionally and psychologically to do the scalping.
And you need time, right? Yeah, like you need experience, you need time. And I think for most of the people, probably swing trades is the better thing to do. It is much less stress. You have a few trades maybe per month. But of course, like if you are good at what you are doing, DaVinci is good at what he's doing. If you are as well, you might as well do it. But otherwise, it is a very stressful thing, especially here trading on the 5-minute candles, right, DaVinci?
Very, very stressful.
Very stressful.
So yeah, we could always wait for a W. Would be the more appropriate thing to do for this particular trade for the average person. And you know what? But again, it is still on the 5-minute chart, and it's still stressful, even with the W clearly being drawn out. It's not that easy.
Yeah. I want to know from everyone right now, first of all, do you want more Q&A? Do you want more TA? But the most important thing is we need more likes. Let's hit this 1,000 likes, because previously we had probably the craziest live stream just an hour ago or half an hour ago with nearly 5,000 views. And of course, it is very hard if I'm pushing a second live video afterwards to get the algorithm rolling, because YouTube just has that many impressions to give out. And I'm getting already so many on the first one. And of course, I want this one to be promoted as well. And what we can do right now as a community, we at least have here 1,200 people. Please take this video, share it with your friends, like the video. Everyone, please just give it a small like. Leave your thoughts in the comment section, but the most important thing is to share the video in groups, alerts channels, in WhatsApp groups, on Facebook and wherever, because YouTube is tracking these backlinks, and that way we can pump up the algorithm, because of course, we are investing our time, and the more people are watching it, the more happier we are. Also, big shout out over to C from MMCrypto, our community manager. You are doing a great job. Without you, it would be completely impossible here. You are truly a boss. So, DaVinci, maybe we are going in a little bit of Q&A. I'm searching the most important questions. I'm answering some myself. I'm putting out some to you, and we can maybe get some nice content out there before Bitcoin is making the next massive move. Do you have a few more minutes?
Yes, I do.
Amazing. So let's see now. Someone is saying buy Bitcoin now. Well, I can tell you no. If you have been sleeping throughout the last few months, guys, I mean, you shouldn't be rushing into a parabola. Should you buy Bitcoin right now here for your holding portfolio? Well, if it's the day of your dollar cost averaging, maybe. Otherwise, don't buy it just because it's going up. It's not the right thing to do. So more people, someone is saying any trades now. Well, just go back a little bit, a few minutes, go back in the video and watch it. We were talking about a few potential trades. Someone is asking DaVinci, is DavinciJ15 in a trade? DaVinci, are you in a trade right now?
Yes, I am. I'm in the previous trade that we just announced. Not the one that we just did with the 5-minute scalp, but the trade where we did the breakout from the W that you mentioned on Twitter.
Ah, nice. So DavinciJ15 is in a trade himself, and let me take a guess, it is very profitable.
Yes, it is profitable right now, and I didn't go crazy on it, right? Because, we're in the nosebleed section, so I didn't bet the farm.
Yeah.
Right, so.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, you have a massive holding portfolio. Every $100 for you is just a massive livelihood. So, of course, the trading is just for some fun along the lines, right? So let's go here for some more questions over there. Will you guys tweet if you go long? I'm tweeting all my potential things. If you want to follow DavinciJ15 as well, it is on Twitter at DavinciJ15, and he's posting some of his trades there also, or potential trades, his views on the markets. So follow MMCrypto and DavinciJ15 on Twitter to make sure that you get also our notifications when we don't have time to make a video, or when we already made a video and something else is happening. Make sure you do that as well. Let's go here into the next things. Also, by the way, if you watched the last video, I told you to go to the description down below and click the link if you want to get a $540 bonus. The link unfortunately didn't work. This is how it is sometimes. If you're watching it right now, the link is working. If you go to the description, you click the link and you are an experienced trader, you can get, there is the deposit schedule, $540 for free. You can just leave your money on the sidelines, wait with the bonus until there is a potential trade coming up. Then you can use the trade for your trading, leave your money there, and just withdraw the free profits from the free trade where you didn't even touch your own money also. It is the biggest bonus on YouTube right now, so take advantage in the pinned comment. So now let's go to the next one. What about the bearish divergence? Enlighten us. Da Vinci, do you have any views on the bearish divergence right now on Bitcoin? Because we were forming it multiple times and it's still not playing out. So what do you think is happening there?
Yes, it's still there and it's gotten bigger. We're getting that. Let's bring up the charts one more time, and then let's show you the divergence on bearish divergence here. Let's see here. It's right here under the 4 hour. So under the 4 hour, if we bring up, let me just bring the actual RSI, and I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger, right, so that you guys can see that. There you go, the RSI is right here. And you can see that as the price is going higher, right, we are trending downwards on the RSI.
Yeah.
Right? And we still are. And you can see that we went higher right here. This is the last high, but this is the new high. And it's still, and now it's in another divergence. This is 4 divergences. That's 4 levels
this
of
is
divergence.
insane.
I've never seen that before.
No, this is crazy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What the
4 divergences.
I didn't know about the 4th one.
I've never seen that before. That's just insane.
This is crazy.
So you have to trade this with precaution, right? And that's why I'm not willing to bet the farm on this particular trade, this 4-hour trade. It's just too much pressure coming down on the market to say, yeah, this is a sure thing. There's no such thing as a sure thing, but this thing's have that possibility of a blow off top, because look, Bitcoin on a daily is not above the Bollinger Band. So there's a possibility that we just blow through today and just go crazy up to the 15,000, and that would make sense.
Yeah.
That we hit there, 15,100, and then drop off, right? And go, okay, that's it, we're done, no more, and then we fall back down. Maybe clean up the charts a little bit, get the Bollinger Bands squeezing again before we can go to another leg higher.
Yeah. Amazing. So there is still a possibility of us negating this, but let's see if we are getting this long-awaited pump to 15,000 here. Hopefully, that would be amazing. Thank you so much. I see some donations also popping in. I will buy Da Vinci if he's come with us to Dubai. Otherwise, hopefully Mexico, a nice drink for the donations here. And I actually have to wrap it up very soon, Da Vinci, because I already did the first one. I'm getting a little bit tired. If we are going completely ballistic, if this pump is going to come, maybe I'm doing a video, I cannot promise it. But so far, so good. It looks here nice. And there are not many questions coming anymore. So maybe I'm just wrapping it up by asking you, DaVinciJ15, do you have anything else to share? Maybe about Pandora's Wallet or anything else you would like to talk about before we are wrapping it up for today?
Yeah, of course, I'd share my trades that I'm in my Pandora's Wallet group. Also, we use Pandora's Wallet to trade the alts so that we can keep our money off the exchanges. And if you want to join us, just head over to www.pandoraswallet.com and subscribe for 1 month. Right? We don't have a sale going on right now. Maybe we'll have something for what's it called? The U.S. Thanksgiving sales, and maybe some Black Friday sales are probably coming up. So. If you want to wait for that, that's okay too. But yeah, if you want to get in some sweet trades, join us in the Pandora's Wallet group. Also, we have the DJ15 token if you'd like to basically join our group to watch our videos live, right? Because we do live shows. You can ask us questions directly. You can join that as well. I'm also, after this, I'm going to do a live stream on my channel at 4 o'clock, so that's in 20 minutes. So if you're interested, jump on over to my live stream.
Nice. Perfect. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I mean, the one before was already crazy. I'm so happy that we made another one here. It was amazing to talk to you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Thanks for all the likes, the comments, the feedback. I will be probably doing more of these live videos in the future. The last one was just completely record breaking. When I stopped being live, I just saw in 55 minutes, this stream generated 17,000 views in total. Absolutely unprecedented, guys. Thank you so much for that. And this is only because of you. Thanks, DaVinci, for joining us today. There you can see him. At the next one of MMCrypto. And as always, DaVinci, do you have any last words to share?
Always play from a position of strength and don't get wrecked.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't get wrecked. As always, guys, probably later on, click the subscription box here and the Bible tutorial, which is popping up somewhere there. And as always, guys, bye-bye.